I'm incredibly proud of the influence Family Rights Group has had on child welfare legislation over the last 50 years.
I've been a lawyer involved in child protection and children work for 40 years, and the Family Rights Group has been a consistent, authoritative voice.
From the start, we campaigned strongly against parents being able to have their child removed on the say-so of local councillors without the case going anywhere near court. The Family Rights Group had a big influence on the Children Act 1989.
What Family Rights Group has continued to bring to child welfare is family-mindedness. They really have enabled that collective voice to be put much more in the forefront of people like me, decision makers, who are trying to design the best child welfare services we can for families.
Family Rights Group's success in securing legal and policy changes in kinship care is unequalled. Examples of that include not only the groundbreaking special guardianship order, but it also includes getting exemptions from the two-child tax credit for kinship carers. We need to champion kinship care so children are able to be raised by loving relatives or friends when they can't remain at home.
I'm a kinship carer for my niece. I look after under a special guardianship order. I know before she died, one of the things that my sister wanted to see was her daughter back within her family. When I first met my niece, I felt scared. I felt unsure of what will be for this little girl. All I knew in my heart was that with all the fight I have in me, she's going to come back home and be with her family.
When I was a child, the only reason I avoided care was because of my older sister saying, "You're not going to split us up." So I've always been concerned at how easily children get sucked into care. Family Rights Group is the formidable organisation on behalf of what we now call, and hope will soon be defined in law, as kinship carers. I'm really pleased and proud to have been its patron.
The initiatives that we've pioneered include both family group conferences, which draws on the strengths of the wider family and friends in order to keep children safe and thriving within their family, and also lifelong links. Too often, children in the care system are separated from brothers and sisters, from grandparents. That leaves them isolated.
I was 17, I was on my 5th placement in care, so I was very stressed out. I knew my name, but apart from that, I didn't know my identity. It was such a confusing time for me. When I did get introduced to Lifelong Links, I was really scared. They probably forgot about me, like they probably don't want me back in their lives. Who is important in my life would probably be my dad.
The coordinator is a bit like a detective. They will explore who matters to that child. It could be relatives, friends, former foster carers, teachers.
When I did find out so many people cared about me, all of the confusion, all of the anger and everything just kind of like went out the window. Now I finally have found myself and I know who Salma is. I think every child in care should have lifelong links, without a doubt.
The opportunity for the KPMG Foundation to work with Family Rights Group when Lifelong Links was the seedling of an idea has been really important, and to see that work through to expansion around the country has been fantastic.
Good morning, Family Rights Group, can I help you?
The advice service is staffed by experienced lawyers, social workers and family advocates.
Are you concerned about your partner being around yourself and the children? Many people that phone us have no idea of what they should be doing. They're upset, they're terrified, so you help people to understand their situation, make them feel confident that they can do it.
I called Family Rights Group Advice Line because I was unsure of what information I needed post-order, and I wanted somebody who would take the time to sit and talk it through with me.
We get about 17,000 callers a year. We're only able to answer, due to resource constraints, 7,000 calls a year. We've been transformed by working with families involved with the child welfare and family justice system.
In 2004, I lost my eldest two children to adoption, predominantly because I was a victim of domestic abuse. Our parents panel has been going for 10 years. We share our stories with the media, at events, or deliver training so that we can help people who work within the system see the people who use the system in a slightly different light.
At the start, Family Rights Group was seen as being anti-social services, anti-local authorities. We weren't. We were just bringing a different view. It was determined to enable parents and other family members to have their say. And I think that inspires Family Rights Group today as much as it did back 50 years ago.
There are more children now in the care system than there has ever been in the UK, and the outcomes for those children are just not good enough. I think we could transform our child welfare system, and that's what drives us.